All right. Shalom, Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Waharaka Kodash Brakathum. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akion, pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that they're listening. What I'd like to get into is just the the wicked, which we know to be who the world ignorantly calls the white man, um, who is better yet known biblically as Esau, Edom, okay, and of course, 2/3 of our people are wicked, but this here solely is referring to the wicked that the Lord is speaking about, okay. Now, granted, 2/3 of our people, when they do take on the left hand side and they see some type of so-called success or triumph, hey, your ass lumped in there too, but it's not on the success rate as Esau is, man. And that's a well-known fact. Okay. So Jake is, really playing Russian roulette when Jake wants to align themselves with the so-called white man. Okay. In that facet, I shall say, like, the way if you're not going the way of Esau, you know, more so not looking more into the fact that, like, look, the Most High is in control of Esau's triumph. You dig? So the Most High is in control of Esau's triumph. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna get into for this lesson. Okay. I don't intend for it to be long. You can get straight to the point. This particular chapter, gets right into it. Along with some other great scriptures I got. This is Psalms chapter 94. I'll start at verse 1 up top. O Yahweh, O power, to whom vengeance belongeth. Okay, that's right out the gate, right? That's who the vengeance belongeth to. Okay, now in due time, when the Lord, will gather his elect and judgment will need to go out, Jake, hey, just be patient and just be patient. And see, that's what those who don't understand. Though 2/3 of our people and Jake who know they're Israelites who are in the truth, but they thinking they're going to take vengeance into their own. No, the Lord said it best. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Okay, so you just can't go out there initiating some war, man. Okay, it's already prophesied how these things are going to play out, but you have to be in the spirit to acknowledge it. Okay, I'll continue reading back in verse 1. O Yahweh, our power, to whom vengeance belongeth, O Most High, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Verse 3, Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? Okay. And we've seen that, just coming up from the from Abba Bivens, you know, to One West, to the apostles, bishops, and elders, man. All brothers alike, from different parts of the world, but the Lord has shown us who the wicked is, how the wicked is winning, on this side, how long shall they continue to succeed is a question here. Okay, verse 4. How long shall they utter and speak hard things? Um, they got such a long list, man. Got that the bad, with the sunglasses, the hunk of the earth, you know, and they've what? They've let you know how they feel, and not none of that a whole, passive aggressive. We're talking about Edom who, you know, let you know off top, hey, they don't rock with Jake, man. And plus it wasn't intended for them to rock with Jake anyway, alluding to prophecy, man. Okay. But that's a great question. It's in verse 4. It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things? So when, as long as the Most High is allowing this, Esau is going to continue to boast, to hit their chest and whatnot. And in all honesty, if the shoe was on the other foot, we'd do it too. But guess what? It's going to come down to a point where Jake is going to get their opportunity to do that. Okay. But we're not in a time, we're not in a space as to where we can do that. And once again, that's what a lot of Jake who's not in his truth don't understand. Jake think they finna to start a revolution, and then all they gonna end up doing is getting their ass smacked, man. Okay. It will take the will of the Heavenly Father, while Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, man, to to uh to stand up for us. Now, as far as like right now, what I'm saying, like as in the physical aspect, let's not be simple. Don't let no, Edomite, come at you any which way. If you're a man, of faith, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you gonna know, man. You ain't, we're not supposed to deal with no foolishness, man. Especially just in the time that we in, man. Nah, that's up. Okay. But this is giving a clear description on who this is, who this is speaking on. Okay. Let me read it again. It says, verse 4, it says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? Okay. So they gon' they gonna let you know, hey, we're on top. This is how it's gonna be. It's only this way because the Lord has allowed it. Okay. Verse 5, they break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh. He has been all over the world causing havoc, man. Okay. Been all around the world and causing havoc, and while causing this havoc, the Lord's people are in the midst of it, for once again, for prophecy's sake. Okay. I'll reread. So like I'll reread verse 5. They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. Hey, that's why, that's why it's such an uproar. Like, dang, why these, speaking, first and foremost to myself, and then the apostles, bishops, and elders, and everybody who's been awakened by Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, man. This ain't no so-called escapism, coping mechanism. This is a truth mechanism, man. Okay. And this is what's ruffling people's feathers. This is what's getting under their skin. Okay. So, of course, E is gonna, boast, boast the way they have. Why? Because they were allowed to think they were sweeping something under the rug. Okay. They didn't. Okay. Because the truth is revealing who's who now. Okay. It was revealed about the slave Bible. Okay. It was revealed about BDG. That BDG, that acronym is for the Bible Destruction Group. Okay. Particular writings of how archaeologists went into the fact, hey man, these people right here, man, I think these are God's people, man. Edomites who had a great disdain. Okay. We've all read Genesis. Okay. Jacob and Esau. Okay. For Salakia, Cain and Abel. We'll start there. And then of course, Jacob and Esau, but we'll start there. And it's been, well known fact for even it's even Edomites who have a great disdain for Jake, and they like, man, yeah, them the Lord's people, that's that envy, and then it's just in their nature. It is what it is. Okay. And that's something a lot of Jake gonna have to acknowledge as well too. These 11th hour, Israelites, and it's all the will of the Heavenly Father. The Lord's gonna wake up who's gonna wake up, but for, more so for like Jake, who's like, well, I know I'm so and so in this, but not all white, people, this and that. Like, bro, you straddling the fence. The Lord is talking about the wicked Edomites, man. Okay. So that's who it's referring to. Okay, who's doing this? The Edomite. Hey, it is what it is. It don't matter the hue of their skin, man. Okay, someone could be as dark as myself, could possibly be an Edomite. Not referring to myself. I'm just saying, if people understand, how, science and genetics and, so forth goes, there are particular people who are Israelites who are going to look like Edomites. There are particular people who look like Israelites who are going to turn out to be Edomites, you know? I'll continue reading. Verse 6. They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Okay, this is talking about you Israelites. Verse 7. Yet they say, Yahweh shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it. So they thinking the Most High ain't gonna say nothing, but the funny thing, the Lord set it up as such. Ain't nobody gonna know, but here it is. This is a whole this bro. The Lord is the king of everything. First and foremost, He's not called the Most High for no reason. Okay, he's the Most High for a reason. Your thoughts are not His thoughts. Your ways are not His ways. Okay. Verse 8. Understand, ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? Verse 9. He then planted the ear. Shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? Okay. So these Edomites, these proud Edomites in particular, that they're thinking the Most High is not seeing this mistreatment and is not like, people don't really understand, like, bro, this if this isn't a setup or a trick bag, I don't know what is. The Most High set E up. Okay. E has had his fun, but it's now coming to an end. Okay. Verse 10. He that chastises the heathen, shall not he correct? He that teacheth man knowledge, shall not he know? Okay, like, the Most High is in control. And that's how proud this place has gotten, with Edomites taking the charge, and then Negroes, being disobedient and also having that proud ass demon on them. Jake don't know why they've had a rough time, but they continue to increase the rough time, or their chances of just having a terrible time. Verse 11. Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Verse 12. Blessed is the man whom thou chasteneth, O Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law. Okay, that's talking about Israelites. Okay, being chastened by the Most High, being taught out of the law. Okay, verse 13. That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. Okay, putting the wicked to sleep. Okay, getting them the hell out of here, man. The wicked needs to go into captivity. Verse 14. For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. Okay, Jake is not done away with. That is mercy from the Most High. Okay, that is mercy and also a promise. Okay. Verse 15. But judgment
shall return unto righteousness, and all that are upright in heart shall follow it. Okay, men of the Lord. Okay, men of the Lord. Okay, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? The men of the Lord. Okay, you know, Abaratazar were those men, and once again, I always like to say, I do believe I'm amongst those men. I believe I'm on the front lines, on the highways and byways, and sit downs and live shows and quick hits and so forth, man. We pinpointed, who's who, man. Okay. As a matter of fact, it's always beautiful for me to and for us, I shall say, to always have the backup of Yahweh Shem Yahshua with these scriptures. Verse 9. Salaki, this is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so-called white man. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. He's done that. We've seen the effect of Caesar Borgia and other, and that's the most prominent and most well-known figure throughout the world. Okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Okay, let me reread that again. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And also, y'all try to say the Most High is a so-called white man, is an Edomite, the apostles, and the disciples and so forth, those who followed, like Jake had no, like it was just, like Jake just popped, like Elder Yashawamba always says, man. Jake just didn't come off the slave ship with a basketball, okay? That's not how it went, okay? We are those people, okay? And let me read verse 24 again, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, okay? The Most High set this up. The Most High ordained this and arranged this. Okay, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, that ain't nothing to ponder on, man. If you don't know who the so-called, if you don't know who the wicked of the earth is, hey, you're cooked, man. You're cooked for the most part. Okay. If you don't know that, I really don't know what to tell you. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Because we see once again, that was the whole the scripture I'm going to finish off on is next. But this one came to mind when a brother made mention of it this past Friday at camp. I'll reread it again. It says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Meaning, we're going to lean towards Yahweh Shem Yahshua, do our best to follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, okay, and have no envy towards, Esau, man, because it's vanity, man. It is complete vanity. It's just complete emptiness, man. Because this thing is very short lived. Everybody in any such so like a lot of people on social media platforms know this place is cooked. They know anything after now what I'm speaking forward is trash, man. These environments, these agendas, these ideologies and so forth, man, it's all trash, man. It's nothing to envy, man. Wickedness is nothing to envy. It's only envy and appealing because why? Because we see who's at top, and we see, we see like Esau just he's at top of the food chain for a reason, man, for prophecy's sake. Okay, it's not because he's he was the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, man. Okay, the earth, the Most High did this, man. And they're, they're what, wiser than Daniel. That's why the Lord set them up to enslave Jake. Okay, because Jake is the brains behind a lot of things that go on, but who gets the credit? Esau does, man. Okay, so that's why Jake envies, but it's nothing to envy on our behalf, especially knowing I'm an Israelite, especially knowing, hey, this ain't gonna last forever, especially knowing this thing is up, to be quite honest with you. And the Most High is making moves. The Most High is going to keep his promise, man. So there's nothing to envy. Okay. That's why it's very clear and direct in this verse. I'm going to reread it again and I'm going to finish up on Job 20. It's verse 31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Because the judgment that's coming for him, that's something you definitely not want to go on. You're not want to, if you're, I'll say this, if you're in the know and you're in the truth, you're not going to want to miss what the Lord is going to do to Esau. Okay. But if you want to go hand in hand with like, hey, this is all I know. Hey, okay. And the Lord going to show you all you thought you knew, but you don't. The Lord has something special for Esau, man. The Lord is bringing this place, has brought this place down already, but in a spiritual sense, but in the physical form, oh yeah, yeah. The Lord, the Lord has more in store, man. There's nothing to envy here when you understand it's rooted in wickedness, man. That's nothing, that's nothing to envy, because you're always gonna get caught, bro, if you messing over people, especially the Lord's people, bro. And you talked loftily speak concerning oppression as well. Okay. So Esau is known for that, for being very proud in speech. That's why in verse 4 I read in what's that, Psalms 94, they loosely paraphrasing, they speak very arrogantly. And so like it says in what's that, Psalm 73, about speaking, matter of fact, I'll get that. That's the spirit. Bear me, Baba Kusha. Let me see. Should have stayed in Psalms. 6. Oh, 8, verse 8. This is Psalms chapter 73, verse. I'll start at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Okay. So that's why it's stated earlier in what's that, Proverbs, um which let man, hey, this book is just no ordinary book. This is the book of life, man, on how to move and how to operate, man. Verse 3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Okay. So that's why when I read that scripture earlier, so like I had misspoke. So when I read this earlier, it was loosely paraphrasing. That was Solomon telling you not to envy thy oppressor, man. Okay. Verse 4, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay. You see the rates and analytics. Esau is, for the most part, always, very low percentage in things that happens to the so-called black man, the so-called Latino man, so-called Native American man. You know, everything in these scriptures is opposite for us. Just know that. And if it's not so-called, if you don't feel it's so-called opposite, that means you hand in hand with Esau, man. You know. Verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So that's why Solomon was saying, hey man, don't envy. And that's why you have Asaph right here saying, hey, you know, this is, that ain't the move, just, for you to think, to be aligned with Esau, man, is just it's vanity, man. Now granted, while we're here in captivity, you got to do what you got to do. And I'm not talking about being no sellout. I'm just talking about just being aware. Your level of awareness is key. And that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shah. That's where the awareness comes from. Not trying to get, on a bandwagon with Esau, man. Verse 6. Their pride compasseth them about as a chain. So they wear it what? Very proudly, right? They wear it very proudly, man. Okay. They, especially after this victory with Trump in his election, you know, uh, everybody see that so-called, the masculinity being brought back, so he, is he's puffed up, Now that's something we can all relate to, like just as men, like, okay, yeah, we can agree, like, hey, because everything is off balance. That's why this place has to be destroyed. Okay, and the Lord's people are on the bottom. Okay. Let me read verse 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and they speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, and that loftily is speaking proudly, on like, oh, it is what it is, with that little BS smirk on their face, that proud ass smirk and that eyebrow up, you know, and that's E in a nutshell, and it's more so those elite that this is referring to. Those elite men in positions, or you could sense like this Edomite got some pull. He knows somebody. He's somebody, you know, and it's broken down so beautifully and just pinpointed perfectly in these scriptures, man. I believe the point's been made on that. What I just read. Bear me, Baba Kusha. I'm gonna finish off on Job. Yeah, that's where I was at. Salakia. Job 20, I believe. Verse 3. Oh no, Salakia. This is start at verse 4. This is Job 20, starting at verse 4. No, was not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and Salakia, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Okay, this is it's a question. You know what I'm saying? Let me reread that again. Verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Verse 8, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Okay. So that's when, okay. So when the Lord, you know, when Yahweh Shah Hamashiach does come back, okay, and everything is, set in order, man, he will, there will be servitude. And then after his servitude and his services, he will no longer be necessary. Okay, this is what this is going into as well, man. All the BS they've done, you know, you have Jake, who just still can't see themselves over Esau. Any and everybody else, bro. Jake will shit on and I say this be careful. I say this about the southern kingdom, and the northern kingdom, but more so it was always a lot of Judah, a lot of Judah on the highways and byways when they didn't see Esau on the sign of the 12 tribes, man. Why ain't y'all got white people on there? You know? So for you, Jake, that may be, you know, too much of a hard pill to swallow. This thing definitely isn't for you, man. Okay. The Lord said E to puff it up, to be wicked. The Lord set that up, man. Once again, the wicked, aka Esau, Edom, is an example of not how to rule, man. Okay, so there's nothing to envy. Akiam wa akwath, for you select number of sisters out there listening. Esau is nothing to envy. The oppressor is nothing to envy. Now it's understandable, like, man, how and the scriptures I was reading, that was, Asaph and so forth, and Solomon, and Job, it's being told to you, like, a lot of Jake is asking questions, and hey, and they received it through the spirit that, hey, Esau's not gonna be here forever, man. There's nothing to worry about, even though we've seen some things, and it just had to happen. This had to happen. This lesson right now I'm doing, it had to happen. My acknowledgement of this has to happen, man. Okay. So, I believe with that being said, Abaratazad has been edifying for the body. So once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharaka Kodash Brakathum. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Achaeon pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat out there listening. Shalom.